Well, guess what? Do happen to be in Las Vegas again. Good morning, everybody. How's it going? I am at the Tropicana Hotel. I'm not sure if because you can see any thingies, but some interesting things happened yesterday. One, what's this swanky room thingy, patio thingy? This is my patio. Well, not really my patio, but the one that I am using for the night, or that I had last night. Whatever. Yeah, for some reason they upgraded us to the bungalow apartments or thing. Yeah, basically it's like an apartment. There's a living room, there's a bedroom over there. We have this own little patio. I for a while I thought that all of the back patios were connected, but no, there's like little fences and stuff. That's like kind of cool. And there's just like little chairs out here to chill, enjoy some cocktails or whatever you want to do with your outdoor furniture. Ooh, I have an emergency stop button. I don't want it to stop. I am dressed to the nines in a basic t-shirt and swim gear. There is the MGM in the corner. This is a kind of cool upgrade, considering how a lot of things went well and a lot of things did not go well last night. So, I actually made a lot of money. Well, not a lot, but some money on the slot machines. Like 3 digits. So that was pretty exciting. Our hotel in the room had 2 comp tickets to their show Raiding the Rock Vault, which is just, some former musicians. Well, I guess they're still current musicians, but they're most famous with other acts. But they all got together to perform some hits from the 60s through 80s. And that was cool. I think my mom loved it a lot. Mama Mac, Mama is here too, but that's okay. That was alright. And although we could not get the heater to work, which is kind of a big issue. Granted it's May in Las Vegas, but, we were like, this room could be warmer. We could not get the heater to work. That's kind of a big issue. And we found a couple bugs in our apartment, in our hotel room too, which is not a good thing. Alright, other than that, it's a very swanky, futuristic-y kind of home. There's like a main console thing for all the lights and the drapes and the TV and the stuff, which was awesome and very cool. And sometimes the basic amenities are the thing that you appreciate the most. I don't know. It's really pretty out here. I don't know if or when the pool opens. We're not going to have time to do that today. Today is Memorial Day Monday, so happy Memorial Day, everybody. Just checking out a couple other things. Today, our main plan is to, try and go see some more touristy spots that are open today. Excuse me, going to be a little busy, obviously, a little quite congested with all the traffic and things, but yeah, we'll make do with it. We've got... we're going to stay tonight at the MGM. Tomorrow night we're going to go to the Treasure Island Hotel over like mid-strip by the Mirage and the Venetian. So we have some plans. Going to go try and see a couple attractions today. We'll see what happens. Alrighty. Hope everyone's having an excellent Monday. See ya. And good morning from day 3 of our trip. Hooray! We're at the MGM. You can tell it's so green and pretty. We actually have a view of New York, and is that Aria? I forget. Or, yeah, I think it's Aria over there, or Vitara, one of those, and the Monte Carlo. So everyone's doing well. Our main point today is we're going to go get breakfast real quickly. We are going to the Neon Museum. We booked a tour of the Neon Museum up on the north side of Vegas. We're going to come back and get some lunch at Luxor because we have some passes for that. We're now going to go spend some afternoon, probably maybe around the Wynn area, and then we're going to go check into our hotel at Treasure Island. I think we're going to go see a show tonight at Treasure Island, one of the Cirque shows. Not sure if that's coming to fruition or not. Otherwise, we had a lot of fun yesterday. We went to the Mob Museum, also up on North Vegas, so down by downtown in Fremont. We may also go to Container Park today or tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Probably not tomorrow. We're probably going to leave super early tomorrow. But yeah, we've been enjoying a lot of stuff so far, a lot of things we have never seen before, so that's making this really enjoyable. Alrighty, we will see you later. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, Big Mac here, and this is a post-recording now of Vegas Trip 2015 May edition. Yeah, so like I mentioned, I just spent a couple days up in Vegas. We spent 3 nights, and I guess 5 days, 3 days, I don't know, yeah, 4 days, one of those numbers. Just up there, just, just to check out some attractions and stuff. It was just me and my mom, or my mom and I. So, I was taking a number of regular pictures along the way too. Some with my camera phone, some with my actual camera. So I figured I would talk about some of those really quickly. Like I mentioned, like you saw in the first video, first night we stayed at the Tropicana Hotel. So I didn't get a whole lot of pictures from there, but you've got here, I've got like the courtyard and the wedding reception area, just a pretty little thing in the middle of the resort, kind of by the pool. So yeah, like we originally had a regular 2-bedroom suite room thing, but for some reason they upgraded us to that bungalow, but it only had 1 bed, so that was kind of weird. I bet you, since it was a holiday weekend, that they probably overbooked, and we just happened to get into our, we happened to check in early enough so that they could still accommodate us. I don't know what happens if they overbook and it's like, oh no, we have run out of rooms. This is bad. I don't want to know what happens either. But on Sunday before our show at the Rock Vault, it was okay. I thought it was okay. I think my mom liked it. Before then, though, we did go to church. There's actually a church right there by Tropicana and Luxor called Shrine of the Most Holy Redeemer. They've got some nice statues and stuff. We didn't catch mass. We just popped in to say hello. But they have some nice statues and stuff there. So, and there's this picture of here. I think they said it was Our Lady of Mount Carmel. I think it was. And I'm pretty sure they are holding some scapulars. They're not handbags from Louis Vuitton. I'm pretty sure they're not Louis Vuitton handbags. Anyway, so like I mentioned, I also went to the Mob Museum on Monday, Memorial Day. So that was actually pretty cool. It's right in downtown Vegas, so right by Fremont and all those older hotels and stuff. It actually used to be the old courthouse / post office building. Back when Vegas used to be smaller. But I didn't take a whole lot of pictures from that. But they had a lot of exhibits. Talk about a lot of the different people in the Mob movement. Everything from your New York and Chicago groups to your Las Vegas groups, of course. So I got a couple pictures of like symptoms of a gangster, like profiling cases, plus maps of like where all their connections were, and it's like, oh no, they has connections in Arizona. No, that's where I lived. And even more recently, what was it, like I forget who it was, but one of the older ones died here, and like the grandson of one of them was on the football team and stuff like that. So yes, so the vapors are still tangible. You can still smell hints of the mafia around here. After MGM, after Mob Museum, we went to MGM. I was like, same thing. Try and check in, but it was Memorial Day Monday, and it was packed. I honestly waited in line for an hour to check in, which I was not very happy about. That being said, I also, they've got this screen up on top that's supposed to be like, share your MGM moments with us on Instagram and Twitter, and half of it was spam advertisements for other retailers and stuff like that, like, book your Vegas hotel here.com and all that stuff, and it was like, ha hashtag classy. Thanks for getting spammed like that. So I made fun of that while I was waiting in line. I got to take a picture of a lion butt just because. So there are some cool stuff at MGM. Their Cirque show is called Caw. I did not see that one, but that one was actually pretty cool looking. Here's a picture of me with the dragon as well. So hello! I have a face today. It is not as big as the dragon face. Like I mentioned in the other video, the second video, we were going to the Neon Museum. So actually, what they have there is a lot of the, or not a lot, but some of the older signs that used to be around Vegas from the 50s through the 70s and stuff like that. So I'm going to, just kind of skim through a lot of them because, part of it I want you guys to go and experience it for yourselves because it was so awesome. But at the same time, it's like I know you have lives and things. So What were my favorite ones? I like the ones where they just have like the letters strewn all over, just from all the different hotels and things. Some of them were a little more recognizable than others. Even the Neon Museum sign has like iconic letters from different hotels that popped from, from the time and stuff. But I really just liked a lot of the cool things that they had. I also like the Howdy guy, even though he's not made of neon. I don't know why he's there, but he's cool. And if I could crop him into my Facebook page, I would make him my Facebook profile picture. That way it just says Howdy. And yes, exactly. But they have a lot of cool old things, like the Stardust Hotel, the Golden Nugget, the Sahara, and for Arizona people, they have a neon version of the Ugly Duckling Auto Sales Duck. Duck! Oh, I think people remember that old commercial where it was a very annoying duck. And then the duck started talking, and then they got rid of the duck like by the late 90s, and then it became Drive Time Auto Sales or something like that? I don't know. We lost track. Arizona and the world lost track of the Ugly Duckling. Did it become a beautiful swan? I don't know. But after that, that was our time at the Neon Museum. We did go to Luxor for lunch. We picked Luxor because I had a lot of comps and things from playing on, Facebook slots and things. So we picked the Luxor because we knew that it had a lot of good food there from the last time that we had a breakfast buffet. But for the lunch buffet, we were not very impressed by their selection and stuff. I mean, they had a make-your-own sandwich bar! Ooh! So exciting. Although the turkey was really good. But afterwards, we went over to Treasure Island, and we were able to book our room there. So Treasure Island had a lot of cool things going on too. Sorry for yawning. We had a really nice view of the strip as well. It looks even awesomer at night and in the morning. But around we went to see their Cirque show called Mystère. It was weird but kind of cool. So we had a buy one get one free ticket for that as part of that was actually one of the reasons why we booked at Treasure Island. So we could save money on that. We had a 2-for-1 buffet, 2-for-1 Cirque show. Why can I not say Cirque show? That sounds like a tongue twister that I should be able to do very easily, but I can't. So they had a lot of interesting people. There's a lot of people involved in it. They had some stuff going on the stage, and they incorporated some nice things going off the stage as well. So it was a very exciting hour and a half. And I just had some pictures here of some of the acts, most of them too blurry for their own good. And again, partially your incentive to go and discover the magic for yourselves. And then, awesome view of the strip at night, or at least south end of the strip, Mirage and downward. And then the next morning, we hightailed it out of there by like 7 a.m. Just to try and get back to get home on time, because we drove the entire way. So for us, it was about a 6 or 7 hour driving trip, depending on how many bathroom breaks and gas refills we needed to take. So yeah, 6 or 7 hours driving up, 6 or 7 hours driving back. That's why I figured it would be good to have a 3 nights up there to try and rest and recuperate, and just check out a lot of things that we had never gotten a chance to see before. So that's one of the reasons why I really like going to Vegas, is I try and find different things to do every time, so that it's never like the same old thing again and again, because if it was just the same old thing, I can do that here at home. So why would I spend money to go do it somewhere else? So, in that sense, there's always new things for us to check out, new shows, those kinds of things. We're big on shows. I am not big on gambling. Although, one thing I did check out here is you guys will see a picture. This is a screenshot of my expenditures report, or at least an estimate of it. I didn't keep track of it while I was on the trip. This is just from my memory. Keeping track of like how much money I spend, how much money my mom spent, how much we got in comps and specials and things. And so the idea was, how much did we save? About 1/3 of our trip was in savings from comps and specials and coupons and things like that. So of course, 3 nights stay, that's not terrible. Obviously, if we had won like a lot of money on the casinos, that would have been awesome. Like I mentioned in that first video, I won like $150 on a $3 slot machine. And now I'm like my third spin. I was like, okay, I'm done. Bye-bye. And because I'm not much of a gambler, I played very dangerously though at Treasure Island. I bet like $100 on blackjack, not at once, just $10 hands. But it was like, okay, I'm gonna play. Well, see, because they had a deal where it was like, if you put down 100, they'll give you 10 for free. And so I was like, okay, fine. So I will play 11 hands of blackjack at $10 a piece. And I won 5 hands, I lost 5 hands, and I pushed on 1. So I ended up at exactly 0, which, as far as I'm concerned, is pretty darn good. Although I didn't realize until afterward that it was a 6-to-5 blackjack table, which is one of the worser odds. Worser, really? No, which is worse odds in terms of, paybacks to you, because basically a 6-to-5 means that on a $10 bet, you would only win $12 if you got a blackjack. At most tables, they'll give you 15, and if you play on computers, most of the time they'll give you 20 if it's the older ones. Like, if you get an instant blackjack, it's like, oh, you win, do-do-do-do. But anyway, okay, I've rambled on for far too long. Thank you guys for listening. This is Big Mac saying later.